Hey, Lionheart. Welcome back to the Uncaged Me, where virtuous women are over here dominating in their purpose, their passions, and their purity today, right? Because Jesus didn't save us on layaway. He paid full price for us to live full lives. So we are all about that life around here. And I am Robyn-Ann from Robyn-Ann.com, popping in because it's been quite a few weeks since I checked in here on YouTube. And I wanted to say, hi, I'm alive. I have been focusing on the women who finish Mastermind, ladies helping them knock out their first quarter goals and set some practical ones for the second quarter. So actually check that out. I'll have the link up below and pop up also in the little eye in the top corner of this video. So it closes in 3 days actually. So check that out right now. It won't reopen until July, where we just focus on being productive and not just busy, which is what I wanted to touch on in today's video, because so many of us as women of God, we know that there are things God has called us to do. He's pressed it on our heart. We can't shake it. We know this desire, this fire, this calling, this gifting, this talent is supposed to go produce fruit, and that we need to get it out there and really finish executing the things and the steps God's given us. But a lot of times we start every year saying that's going to be the goal, that's the resolution. I'm finally going to do this, Lord. You know, we go to the altar or whatever and we commit to it, and then it fizzles again yet another year. You know, we're in April, and I'm sure for many of you, a lot of those resolutions have fallen off. And so I wanted to pop in and really give you 3 ways that you can help yourself focus on progress in those things instead of perfection, because that's one of the biggest ways and reasons that many of us fall off is things don't pan out perfectly, because they never do, and so we abandon the entire project. And there are some strategies that even for myself I've had to learn to implement to make sure I don't allow my purpose to be hijacked by perfection or procrastination, but that I protect progress. I'm here to protect progress. I'm not here to befriend perfect. I'm not here to befriend, things just being so excellently and perfectly done. No, we're here to protect progress in what God is asking us to do. And so 3 quick ways you can do that. One is you really want to focus on just starting with the information that you have right now. That is very key. Too many of us, we are waiting until we can see the full picture, until we have all the steps before we begin, when God does not work like that. And I know somebody needs to hear that, because for me, I thought that for so long, that if I didn't have the full picture, that means God wasn't ready for me to begin. And I realized after waiting years, God doesn't work like that. With the Lord, it is usually you get the first steps that He needs you to just focus on taking right now, so that you don't get overwhelmed with the big picture, because the Lord knows if we could see everything that it's going to take, we would be hesitant. And so the Lord is doing us a favor when He just gives you an image, or He just gives you, one solution that you can tackle, or He just gives you a couple prompts on your heart to research this, launch the blog, It may not be the full book, but it may just be a blog. A lot of times we get a glimpse of a little step that we feel keeps nagging at us, that the Holy Spirit is saying, hey, I just need you to step into this, and then the rest will unfold, right? Because even as I mentioned in the purity challenge that we just wrapped up last month with some of the other girls, is battery dying. The word says that, the word is a lamp unto our feet, right? Not a floodlight. It doesn't show us the full path, but a lamp just shows you where you can make the next couple steps, right? That's how the word is. That's how Holy Spirit's word is to our heart. And so start with whatever step or information you have now, right? That's 1. Number 2 is when you decide to start and really focus on, whatever step you have to finish, don't write down all 20 things on your to-do list that you feel is needed to get it done. Your brain cannot prioritize 20 things. And so I want you, whether it's every day or every week when you're about to tackle something with this project, with this purpose, write down max 2 to 3 things that are essential to getting things done. 2 to 3 things. There's usually things that you can do, like it could be nice to do, and there are things that are essential that you must do. Focus on those must-dos. Usually they're just 2 to 3 things that if you can knock those out, you've made progress for the day and for the week. So that's the second way, is really prioritize only 2 to 3 things on your to-do list for the day. Don't write out a whole 50 list. Your brain gets overwhelmed, and again, you abandon things. You know, another way that you really get this done is to schedule a specific slot, for working on this. You really need to create a clear calendar space, clear mental space that this is when it's going to be. You're not going to overthink when you're doing it. It's already set, it's on your calendar, it's non-negotiable, right? Where you're just going to focus on just doing something to move you further along in this passion, in this calling, right? So those are 3 ways that I really want you to tackle focusing and finishing what God has asked you to do, right? He's given you the vision, so you're the one who's going to have to pursue it. And I want you to not allow procrastination and perfectionism to kidnap your purpose, because too many people are on the other side of what God is asking you to do, waiting for that impact, waiting for, what you have to offer. So let's do it. Yes, let us focus on progress, not perfection. That is it for now. Check out again the link above where you can really do the free Women Who Finish challenge, 3 videos of how to really set and make some decisions that will help you finish. I will talk to you soon.